You go play that.
What up, guys? It is April 27th, 2018. Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Justin from fortheloveofpicks.com. Of course, it is day 30 of 30, which means it is episode 30 and our last day from my personal Facebook account. So that means today is your last day to see this video on a daily basis if you have not signed up for our Facebook page or YouTube channel or subscribe through the website. Of course, at fortheloveofpicks.com, give you 100% free picks 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We predict the games in your favorite sports to make you a little bit of extra money. On the website, we have Major League Baseball, NBA playoffs, and NHL playoffs. We have free picks for every game in those three sports. Of course, we've done some MMA, a little bit of golf in every area. And then, of course, if you go to the shop, you can find me and Ryan's Platinum packages, which is going to be either a daily, weekly, or monthly dose of our two best picks every day. And of course, you'll be able to catch replays of this show, The Kingdom, on the website, as well as Against the Odds, which is a show that Ryan will be doing either live or through replay on YouTube. And you'll be able to see that from our YouTube channel at For the Love of Picks. So, guys, you need to go to the Facebook page and hit the like button. Go to the YouTube channel and hit subscribe, or go to the website and subscribe through there. Of course, all of our parlay videos and upset alerts and any other videos that we do that are not live are all done through YouTube. And of course, yesterday we came on and we did an NFL draft preview and prediction and analysis once the draft started. We were live for the first 10 picks draft, and then I came back and gave a couple other draft picks like the Cowboys, the Panthers, a couple other teams at the back end, the Buccaneers. And, you know, we'll always do shows like that, and those will usually be done through both Facebook and YouTube, but more of an emphasis with the Facebook until we have built up more of a YouTube following. Once we have more subscribers, I'll either pick a platform or work on setting up the ability to be able to interact with both. But came on, we gave those draft picks. We'll do stuff like, you know, NFL draft. We'll do that for the NBA draft. Previews for the playoffs. We did that for the NBA, for the NHL. We'll do that for Major League Baseball. Of course, we'll do college football and NFL previews when we get around to football season. And then when we come back out into these sports that we're doing now, we'll do previews. I have special shows like that. So if you're not signed up, you will be notified when we go live with them. If you do not, after today, Facebook will no longer be getting my broadcasts on my personal page. So keep that in mind, guys. So it's Friday. Yesterday, of course, was moving day in baseball, which means very small card of games. We only had 10 games. Half of which were all in the early morning. Of course, we go live every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sundays and the weekends, we go live at 12 p.m. Eastern. Reason that is because usually most of our picks during the week are going to come after that 4 p.m. Although there are days where there's some early games we miss out on. Of course, you can catch those on the website, and sometimes there might even be a featured pick or a video pick, so you can always catch those there. But half the games were in the morning yesterday, like I said, so we only had a small group of games to pick from, and then only one NBA game last night, 2 NHL hockey games. Tonight we have only 1 hockey game, and we have 3 NBA games, so it's flipped, more NBA than hockey. And then, of course, full slate of baseball. Like I said, it was moving day yesterday, so full slate of baseball games that we have to choose from today. Got roughed up a little bit yesterday, but we're going to move forward and try to get back on a winning streak like we were at the earlier beginning of the week. And they're continuing draft coverage. Don't think I'm going to do any second round coverage, although we might come on and maybe do an analysis of the draft round by round as they're over, depending on how everything goes. We'll see how that goes. Things like that will be sporadic, spontaneous, at least at first, until we get more of a regiment going. But with that said, let's get into some picks for today. Like I said, a full slate of baseball games, 3 NBA. We've got 2 NBA picks from Ryan. I'm going to give out 2 baseball, 1 NBA, 1 NHL, and then, of course, the 2 NBA picks from Ryan for today. And that'll be what we do for today's show. Got some interesting games in baseball today. ESPN will be showing the Yankees and the Angels. That's our first game that I'm going to take a look at. You can catch it on ESPN Plus, I believe. There's a new internet channel, I believe, that they're doing. Basically, sign up for it. You can watch certain games and get a free trial, whatnot. I'm not trying to advertise for them, but we have Severino and Heaney pitching today. Severino's 4-1 with a 2.37 ERA. Heaney is what we're looking at here, though, 0-1, 9.08 ERA, or excuse me, 9.68 ERA. Can't read my own handwriting. And so, even though this is going to be in Anaheim, right down the street from me, actually. The Yankees are hot. Their bats are hot. They're on like a 5-game winning streak. We've been on them a couple times on the show. We're going to stick with them. Kind of like we were with the Angels through their winning streak. We're going to take the Yankees with theirs. And it just happens to be against those same Angels today. And we're getting that Yankees lineup against a pitcher here who's got a very high ERA so far through the early part of this season. And like I said, even with them pitching at home, I think the Yankees will get this. We're getting them at minus 142. That's going to keep moving because everybody seems to be liking that number. Usually, the Yankees are a little higher than that, but they're on the road. So minus 142, that'll be our first pick for today's show. And sticking with baseball, one more. Night game, staying in the West Coast. Also here in California, we're going to move up to LA. And we've got the Dodgers playing against the Giants. Actually, this is not in LA. I'm sorry. This is in San Francisco. So still West Coast, but down in the Bay Area. And we've got Hyun-Jin Ryu, 3-0, 1.99 ERA, going up against Derek Holland, 0-3, 4.98 ERA. So far, Ryu is the better pitcher. Solid year for him. He's been one of the bright spots in that LA rotation, which is weird. Kershaw's having a rough year so far, not getting a lot of run support. Dodgers have not been great on the road, but it's about picking your spots, and I believe if they're going to get a win in this series, I definitely believe that this is a spot where they can get it. So we're getting the Dodgers minus 138. So not a bad line again. They're on the road, so we're getting road lines, but I think they're the better team tonight, and so we're going to take the Dodgers -138, and that'll be our second pick for today's show. Of course, we're broadcasting both on Facebook and YouTube right now, so subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, For the Love of Picks. And then again, the website is fortheloveofpicks.com. We have some of everything. Free picks in all your favorite sports, featured picks, platinum packages. The platinum packages are the only thing on the website that's not free, but if it's not for you, everything else, those same picks that are in the platinum package area are free on the website. But basically, I just connect you with why those are platinum picks as opposed to the other games that are not. And essentially for a week or for a month, I give you my 2 best picks every single day, and I guarantee you that you will make a profit, and that guarantee comes with money back guarantee or a credit for the next week or next month, whatever you like. So that's how confident we are here at fortheloveofpicks.com. I'll give you a guarantee, and we will stick by that until I've made you a profit. Like I've said before, don't go through a lot of losing streaks. Every once in a while, we all do. But for the most part, I usually handicap about 60%. Sometimes I go through hot streaks, more like 70. Sometimes more like 50, 55, but I usually am pretty consistently around that 60% area. So with that said, let's give out some more picks for today. And we're going to move into NHL. We've only got one game today. We've got the Predators and the Jets. That's Nashville Predators, Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets were a team in the 90s and early 2000 and moved, and they were given another team in expansion. Or actually, excuse me, not expansion. I believe the Atlanta Thrashers are the Winnipeg Jets. I could be wrong. Yeah, I believe that's correct. So they moved, went back to Winnipeg, and they're back in the playoffs here. But if you watch my NHL preview, I have the Predators winning the NHL Finals against the Capitals. And I switched that pick yesterday. If you watched yesterday's show, I don't think it's going to be the Predators and the Pinks. I think we're going to get a rematch of last year. And I still think the Predators are going to get the victory. But as I gave out the Penguins on the show yesterday, they won game 1 on the road against the Capitals. So they've stolen home ice advantage. And even if they lose in game 2, they'll at least be 1-1 going back to Pittsburgh, which is what you're looking for when you're on the road. But tonight, the Nashville Predators are at home, and they're the better team, I think. Not by a lot, but enough. Pekka Rinne is a fantastic goalie. So we're going to take the Predators in this game, and we're getting them at -140 right now, and that's also moving up. So jump on that while you can. But Predators -140 tonight. That'll be our third pick for today's show. And then we're going to move into the NBA section. Of course, Ryan gives us our NBA picks of the day. And you can catch his show Against the Odds. That'll be coming soon, sometime in the next week or two. And I don't know what time he'll be broadcasting, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be going using YouTube. So you'll be able to catch him on our YouTube channel, and maybe probably on his own personal YouTube channel as well. And so with that said, I'm going to give you my last pick for today's show, and we're going to go to the Pacers and Cavaliers. This has been a low-scoring series. I've been waiting for it to break out, and it kind of never did. And so I've kind of changed course. We're going to reverse the other way, and we're going to look at the under. We have a over under of 203 here, which normally is not much to cover, but these teams don't seem to score a lot of points. And being in Indiana, the one thing that I've noticed is, especially in Indiana, they'll try to dictate their pace. And Pacers try to play a half-court game where, they're scoring in a half-court offense. They're not trying to run and gun a lot, which you'll see the Cavaliers try to thwart that by running and gunning and trying to get down the court. So it's all about who wins out on trying to get their method and their pace going. And I think the Pacers are going to win tonight's game and get a game 7. And so with that said, I think the Pacers will be able to eventually dictate their pace more, because I think if the Cavaliers are dictating their pace, that's more of a lean to them having the victory today. So with me thinking that the Pacers are going to win, I think the Pacers will dictate their pace. So I think we'll stay under that 203, maybe like a 101-95, or maybe not even cross 100, like a 95, or excuse me, 98, 95, 98, 93 kind of game, somewhere in that range. And so we're going to take the under of 203, and that'll be my fourth and my final pick for today's show. Of course, we have 2 picks from Ryan. And as I said, you can catch Ryan's show Against the Odds coming soon. Don't know what all he's going to be doing on his show. He picks a combination of baseball and NBA. So with there being such a limited amount of NBA games right now, with us moving forward with NBA playoffs, especially when we get out of the first round, when we move to the second round, I'll be even more so in that area. I anticipate that you'll probably get some baseball picks from Ryan as well. And you'll be able to catch his show on YouTube and the replay on the website, fortheloveofpicks.com, which you can also catch the replay of this show, The Kingdom, once the show is done airing. Usually, 5 to 10 minutes later, you can catch the show on replay. Of course, you can catch it on replay on YouTube and Facebook as well. So with that said, guys, let's get into Ryan's NBA picks for today's show. We're coming up against that 20-minute mark. I've been trying to definitely stay under 30 minutes. And, of course, yesterday with the NFL draft, we were live for a good hour and a half. And then we came back and did another good 30 minutes when the Panthers were drafting. So we did about 2 hours of stuff yesterday. So I'm a little winded, not used to being on the camera for that long. So we're going to keep it a little short for today. And I'll just go in and give you out these 2 games. And I'm going to go in and say I'm pretty high on these games. These games have been very close. So, of course, they could go either way. The Wizards and the Raptors, it was going to be home advantage throughout the series. Every time that there was a home team, that would be the winner. And so far, 5 games to the series, we have lived up to those expectations. So the Wizards and Raptors have given us a lot of opportunities to win money. They've basically swapped covering throughout the series mostly, and we've got a really small here of only -1. It's basically almost a pick 'em. You can probably look at the money line too. So we're going to take the Wizards -1. I think that's probably the best pick of all of the picks on today's show. I think all the picks are good. If you notice, Yankees and Predators, they're both favored. Dodgers all favored. So not a lot of dogs in today. And then, of course, the over-under, and, there's never a dog really in the over-under. And then, of course, on the Wizards, we're getting -1. So, we're taking all the favorites today. But I think this is just a day where I definitely saw a lot of value in all these favorites that I think will win the games that they should win. And there's definitely some value in some other games. Of course, I'll come on with my upset alert pick later. But right here, Wizards -1 or money line against the Raptors, I think that's as good as pick of any for today. That's Ryan's pick. if it were my pick, that would be in my platinum pick area. I wouldn't even be giving it out on the show. That would be a platinum package pick. That would be one of the picks I'm highest on for the day. So with that said, in our last pick of the day, of course, we have the Pacers and the Cavaliers, and this is in Indiana. And like I said earlier when I was talking about dictating pace, because I started talking about the Pacers actually, and then I gave out the Wizards pick. But Pacers minus 1.5 over the Cavs today. It's also a very small line. I think both of those games will be close, but I think the home teams are going to win tonight and get to a game 7. And so Pacers minus 1.5, Wizards minus 1. Those are 2 NBA picks from Ryan for today, and our 5th and 6th and final picks for today's show. Of course, the NFL draft will continue through the weekend, 2nd and 3rd round today, and then or maybe it's just the 2nd round today, and then 3rd and 4th round tomorrow. I'm not sure how they do it all now. It used to be 2nd and 3rd round pick round lumped together, but now they do a lot of emphasis on those first couple of rounds. I can't remember if it's by itself or not, but there'll be more draft stuff going on all weekend long. Lots of baseball. Only one NHL game tonight, but 3 NBA games. And if you notice, I didn't give out anything in the Oklahoma City or the Oklahoma City Utah game. Neither me or Ryan gave out anything in that game. So you're gonna have to. That game is gonna be in the platinum package area. So if you want to know about that game, you're gonna have to go to the shop, check out the platinum packages. Got a really solid pick for that game, and another a Major League Baseball game to go along with it. So if you're interested in my best picks, guys, go to the platinum package area. Sign up for that daily pick. If you don't want to try the weekly or the monthly, if you're not sold yet, do one of my daily picks and give me the chance to win win you over. Let me win you some money, and once I do, you're gonna come back tomorrow and you're gonna say, hey, why take the daily when I can spend just a little bit more and I can get 7 days, 14 picks rather than 1 day, 2 picks. So try the week out. Like I said, if I don't make you a profit, it's on me. So with that said, guys, go to the website, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to those 2. Most of our content for our non-live videos is all done through the YouTube channels or through the website. So make sure you subscribe to those 2, like our Facebook page. After the day, if you have not done those 3, you will no longer be notified when we go live with these broadcasts. I will probably post these broadcasts to my wall for a while, so you'll be able to check them out, but you'll no longer be notified when they go live. So if you want to check these out before these games come on so you can get your picks in, make sure you've liked our pages and subscribe to the channels. So with that said, guys, that's it for today. You'll be able to catch us tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, as it is the weekend. Lots of earlier games for us. And, of course, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and going to keep giving you valued picks and hopefully keep giving you winners. And so with that said, guys, let's make money. Have a great day, Facebook. And have a wonderful day, YouTube.